I am having a blessed evening. I hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday, Saturday with their family. It was really nice out here in New York City, but now the temperature dropped and it's really, really cold. Yes. So, you see the topic. This topic is really near and dear to me, right? Um, the reason why I came up with this topic is because I did another topic saying to protect your home, right? So the reason why I brought this topic up is I notice in our communities and just all around the world, especially in our communities, a lot of people didn't make it home. They didn't make it home. Basically, they was met with demise. They was met of being set up. They was met with things that was already in motion, plotting and plans to take their life, and they didn't even know it. When you leave to go outside, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to party, whatever it may be, it is not promised for you to make it back home. You have to set up scenarios and you have to set up situations, right, and co-create things for your safety nowadays. Even though we know that death comes, doesn't matter what you do, death could come, right? But you have to set up scenarios in order for you to get home. And a lot of these things has to do with people, with places and things in our neighborhood. We like to have a good time. We like to go out with families. We just like to enjoy ourselves, which is okay, which is fine. But the places that we go to, they are not good places. And what I mean by they're not good places, they not places where you can go have fun and enjoy yourself. They turn into boom, 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 boom. Or they turn into somebody getting stabbed up, these places. So we have to change the ways and actions on how we go out and where do we go. Sometimes people, places, and things we have to change in order to level ourselves up at the end of the day. Hello, hello. The reason why this is so important is because it's not promised for you to make it back home after you exit your house. Because you don't know what's going to happen to you after you exit your house. It's all fair game, right? When you are leaving the safety of your home, and when you are taking care of business, it could be job, it could be just your everyday life. It's not promised. We see it all on social media. We see it all on the news. You know, just normal people. They just making ends meet. They was going to work. Something happened to them. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. As you coming in, please like, share, subscribe. So they was met with demise. They was met with people setting them up. They was met with people backdooring them, backbiting them, and all of these other things which is meant for your demise at the end of the day. Especially you have this sick, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life that's there to destroy you, right? Its purpose and its ways and actions to set up ways and block it so you can make it back home. So this is why you have to create scenarios and situations for yourself, right? Co-create certain things so you can make it back home. And what a lot of people don't do, when they exit their home, they don't pray to the Almighty. They don't pray to the Almighty. This is why it's really, really important to keep the Almighty first and foremost. Pray before you exit your home. Right? You go see. It don't even have to be somebody got murdered or got killed. It could just be you going out, you get locked up. You catch a case. You hanging out with your friends. Next thing you know, something went down. It's a shooting. It was a brawl. Now you're indicating in gang activity, gang violence, and all these other things. It's because we don't know what's going to happen to us at the end of the day. This is why it's really, really important. This is why you have to change people, places, and things. It's not guaranteed for you to make it back home. And you don't supposed to make it back home based on this murder, death, killed by death, evil, twisted way of life, right? Which is there to destroy you at the end of the day. It's not there to help you. It's not there to guide you. It's only going to lead you down a dark, dark path of destruction and demise, and you end up in these plantations, right? We've seen it all too well. All the signs are there. This is why it's really, really important. I can't hear you. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? You can hear me now? So, this is really, really important, right? To encourage each other, right? To make it back home. We have to set up ways and actions, right? We have to set up ways and actions for you to make it back home at the end of the day. This is really, really important because if you don't, right, you're going to be met with demise. And of course, we don't know when we're going to die. We don't know. We don't know. But you can take precautions. You can procreate certain situations where it can help you to get home safely and sound to your loved ones, to your sanctuary, to your place of worship. Your house is your place of worship, which is really, really important. So this is why I wanted to say, you know, as we go through life, is to change people, places, and things. You know, it's to change people, places, and things. This is why it's really, really important to change people, places, and things. I hope you can hear me because I can't yell. So I know there's an echo here. So I know you could hear me, but I just want to finish this topic. Try to make it back home, right? Even though it's not promised to make it back home. Nothing is guaranteed, nothing is promised. But set up ways and actions and procreate situations where you can make it back home. And one of the big things to eliminate things is people, places, and things. If you're constantly being met with situations that's giving you signs that when you go out, there's always a problem, there's always fight, there's always shootings. You need to change people, places, and things. A lot of us bring this stuff on to us. We bring on burdens. The Creator says He do not place burdens greater on us which we cannot bear, but we are the ones that place the burdens on us that we cannot bear. So a lot of these burdens that we place on us is to uplift and uphold this gangster persona life of shooting and killing each other at the end of the day and doing these acts, which is going to end with you in these plantations, in these jails, you rocking state greens, and you being in jail forever, you and your boys. This is why it's really, really important that you uncover yourself. And it's really, really important that you make it back home. And I just encourage you to try to make it back home, even though it's not promised to make it back home. Encourage yourself to get back home to your friends, your family, and your loved ones, because we living in the day, hour, year, month, minute, second, where that making it back home is not promised. It's not promised for you. It's not promised for me. And I just want to encourage you to make it back home, even though it's not promised for you to make it back home at the end of the day. So, peace.